Ever had that awkward moment when your brain suddenly crashes like a 90s Windows PC and you have no idea what to say next? You feel the pressure. The silence grows heavier, and before you know it, you're just standing there like, uh, yeah, but what if I told you there's a way to never run out of things to say, a way to keep conversations flowing effortlessly, like a smooth jazz playlist at a fancy dinner party? Sounds too good to be true? Well, stick around till the end, because by the time you're done watching this, you'll be the kind of person who can make even a brick wall talk. The realization. Here's the cold, hard truth. Running out of things to say isn't about being boring or dumb. It's not because you're not interesting enough. It's because you've been thinking about conversations all wrong. You see, most people go into conversations with this invisible checklist. What should I say next? Will this make me look smart? Will they think I'm funny? And this, my friend, is the number one reason conversations die. Because instead of being in the conversation, you're stuck in your own head. But here's where things get interesting. The secret to never running out of things to say starts with something called the mirror technique. It's simple. Whatever the other person says, you reflect it back with curiosity. Conversation example. Person A. I just came back from a trip to Japan. Oh, Japan. That's awesome. What was the most surprising thing about it? Boom. Just like that, the conversation keeps going. And the best part? You don't have to come up with something genius. Just take what they say, reflect, and dive deeper. It's like playing verbal ping pong. Alright, but what if the person you're talking to is as dry as an overcooked chicken? What if they aren't giving you much to work with? Well, that's where the magic words come in. If you ever feel a conversation slipping into the awkward silence zone, just remember these three magic words. Tell me more. Example, person B. I work in marketing. Oh, nice. Tell me more. Now person B suddenly becomes animated and starts explaining. You need to understand that humans love talking about themselves. And when you give them that little nudge, they'll keep going. Before you know it, you've got an endless flow of conversation without saying much yourself. Now, if you really want to take things up a notch, here's the ultimate weapon, the looping technique. This is what top-tier conversationalists use to sound smooth as fuck. It works like this. Whenever a topic starts fading out, bring back something from earlier. Let's say you were talking about their Japan trip, and now you're on the topic of sushi. You could say, speaking of Japan, did you try authentic ramen there? And bam! The loop brings new energy to the conversation. Now, I know what you might be thinking. But what if I'm just a boring person? What if my life isn't exciting enough to have things to talk about? Well, here's the truth. Boring people aren't boring because they have nothing to say. They're boring because they don't show interest in things. The best talkers aren't the most exciting people. They're the most curious. They ask questions, explore ideas, and make even the simplest topics sound fun. So if you want to be interesting, stop trying to sound interesting. Instead, be genuinely interested. All right, let's wrap this up with a game plan. If you never want to run out of things to say, here's what you need to do. 1. Use the mirror technique. Reflect what they say with curiosity. 2. Use the magic words. Tell me more to keep things flowing. 3. Master the looping technique. Bring old topics back into play. 4. Stop overthinking and start enjoying the converse.